What is the most mid movie of 2024? We already went through my top 15 favorite movies of the year. We went through my bottom 15 worst movies of the year. But what were the most mid, average, middle of the road movies from last year? Heretic is a movie that a lot of people seem to be loving, and I really love the premise and the setup of this movie before it completely fell flat. A lot of people are saying Hugh Grant is like all-time incredible in this. I'm not quite seeing that. I think it was very fun, but again, this movie very average. Whereas conversely, people are saying Craven is like the worst comic book movie to ever be made, and that's just not true. It's a mid-average movie. Sonyverse, I just don't think can win at this point. And there was a point in time where I called Jake Gyllenhaal my favorite actor of all time, and I still love him, but he's just got to start being in some better movies, like Ambulance from a couple years ago. Beetle Juice was like a perfectly fine sequel to come out all these decades later. Nothing great, nothing bad. Okay. Fall Guy is some of the most charismatic actors working today. Ryan Gosling, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Emily Blunt is also great, but the movie itself started out kind of strong, ended kind of strong. The middle like hour and a half just gets really lost. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This movie is fine. I forgot it probably 2 minutes after I left the theater, but it was okay. Same thing goes for Lisa Frankenstein. Thought it was cute, fun, loved the vibe and aesthetic, but again, just completely forgettable. Instigators, as actors, I really love Matt Damon and Casey Affleck, and I even reviewed this movie on the podcast, but again, forgettable immediately after it's done. I remember liking it, but just very mid, just not a movie with any staying power. And then Kung Fu Panda 4, a movie I completely forgot came out this year. Like all the Kung Fu Panda movies, this is definitely the weakest one of the bunch, but it's definitely not egregiously bad. It's just another okay installment in the franchise.